Good evening. It's 6:30. We're gonna begin our meeting. The City Council of the City of Sandy Oaks special meeting. Notice is hereby given that a special meeting of the City Council of the City of Sandy Oaks, Texas will be held on Wednesday, March 16th, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. at City Hall, 22870 Priest Road, Sandy Oaks, Texas. All agenda items are subject to action. The public will be permitted to offer public comments in person, telephonically, or by video as provided by the agenda and as permitted by the presiding officer during the meeting by signing up with City Secretary at least 15 minutes in advance of the meeting if providing comments in person, and at least 2 hours in advance of the meetings by email and city clerk at cityofsandyoaks.com or by calling 210-607-0834, speaking telephonically or by video. Written comments may be submitted to the city secretary up to 2 hours before the meeting by emailing city clerk at City of Sandy Oaks and will be provided to city council for their consideration. A recording of the meeting will be made and will be available to the public in accordance with Texas Public Information Act upon written request. Ms. Raven, I have a quorum call.
Alderwoman Martinez.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Martinez.
Here.
Alderman Bricken.
Here.
Alderman Rapino.
Here.
Alderman Crickmer.
Here.
Mayor Fillinger, there is a quorum present.
Okay, thank you very much. Gentlemen, if you will remove your hats and rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moving to agenda item 3. Ms. Rabe, do we have any citizens to be heard?
No one signed up.
Okay, thank you very much. Agenda item 4, discuss and or possible action on removing Dalton Ellis from the Citizen Complaint Review Board as a citizen representative. Our ordinance calls for one employee of the city other than a police officer to serve on the board. That Ms. Rabe fills that position. Mr. Ellis was appointed as a citizen representative, but is now an employee of the city. So we're going to ask for him to step down. Mr. Ellis, do you agree that's a righteous
I agree to.
Okay, thank you very much. We can make the motion to accept that resignation, sir.
Okay, so I move that we accept the resignation of Dalton Ellis to be removed from the Citizen Complaint Review Board as the citizen representative.
We have motion to remove Dalton Ellis from the Citizen Complaint Review Board. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Alderman Rapino made the motion. Alderman Bricken made the second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Thank you, Mr. Ellis. Agenda item 4, discuss and or possible action on removing Joel Magny from the CCRB as the police representative. Mr. Magny has resigned. He's no longer qualified to be the police representative. Adrian Castillo has agreed he would be the police representative. Can I hear a motion to support that?
A motion.
I'll second.
Okay, state the motion, sir, please.
Yes, I will make a motion to remove Joel Magny from the CCRB as the police representative and appointing then Adrian Castillo to be the new police representative to the
Oh.
CCRB.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, the motion was made by Mayor Pro Tem Martinez to remove Joel Magny from the CCRB as the police representative and appoint Adrian Castillo to be the police representative. Seconded by Alderman Rapino. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous, ma'am. Item number 6. Discussion possible action on removing Mayor Fillinger from the CCRB as the elected representative and appointing another elected official to the CCRB. Let's break this down to 2 steps. I don't think it's proper for me to be the elected representative, as a complaint against the chief would be reviewed by me. I've never done this before. Can I have a motion to remove me from the CCRB?
I make a motion to remove Mayor Fillinger from the CCRB.
Have a second?
A second.
Okay. Alderman Rapino moved that I be removed from the CCRB, and Alderwoman Martinez gleefully seconded the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That's unanimous. Now we need to appoint some other elected official to be the police representative. I'll ask for any volunteers. Alderman Bricken has volunteered. Can I hear a motion to accept, to appoint Alderman Bricken to be the elected official to the CCRB?
I'll move that we accept Alderman Bricken, accept his appointment to the post of this, the elected official to the CCRB. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have a motion by Alderman Rapino to appoint Alderman Bricken to be the elected official on the CCRB. May I have a second?
Second.
Mayor Pro Tem Martinez seconded the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Alderman Bricken, congratulations. You were unanimously chosen to be the elected official. Agenda item 7. With Dalton Ellis stepping down from the board, we now have a vacancy. You have a second paper here. This is the adopted procedures for interested parties to participate on the Citizen Complaint Board in accordance to ordinance 2021-181. The City Council established City of Sandy Hook Citizen Complaint Review Board, the board, with the purpose of reviewing and evaluating complaints of alleged misconduct by a police officer of the Sandy Hook City Police Department. The board will be comprised of 4 citizens, 1 police officer, 1 elected official, and 1 paid employee. Qualifications for consideration in serving on Citizen Complaint Review Board are: shall be a qualified voter of the city and have resided in the city at least 60 days, have no misdemeanor convictions 3 years prior to the appointment, includes Class C offenses, but does not include violations of city traffic ordinances or codes or the Texas Transportation Code, and no felony convictions. Having no pending criminal charges before a court of competent jurisdiction over such matters, have no outstanding debts owed to the city, have no outstanding citations issued by the city, except for violations of city traffic ordinances or codes or legal matters before the city. Be willing to sign and execute a non-disclosure confidentiality statement to be filed with the city secretary in a form provided by the city. Be willing to make a commitment to serve their appointed term and therefore attend meetings as required, attend all initial as well as periodic training sessions conducted by the SOPD. Citizens who desire to serve on the board should contact the city clerk at 210-607-0834 to request a release form, which will authorize the city to perform a background check. And we need to fill in the blanks on this. The period for requesting a release form shall begin on a given date and continue through, and completed forms must be received at City Hall, 22870 Breach Road by 5 p.m. on. Only properly submitted releases will be considered. Breaking out the calendar, sir.
Mhm. What did we do the first time? 2 weeks? Or was it a month? I don't remember.
We have a regular meeting next week, which would be too short, and
Yeah.
then we have a regular meeting on
So it'll be
14th of
20.
next month.
Yeah, I believe so. It'd be
On the 14th.
Yeah, so that
So, we could leave it open up to,
maybe the,
April 1st.
probably the 7th.
Uh,
That'll give us almost a week.
we have to do the background check.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
I would say, into business, April 1st would be a good one.
Okay, so from now, they first or from Monday.
Sure.
Did you say 60 days or 6 months?
Up at the very first dot under
6 months.
qualifications for consider, the very first line under there.
6 months.
Okay.
Okay, I thought 60 days.
I surely hope not.
You did say 60 days.
Did I
Yeah,
say
because I
60
have a
days?
question mark right here, yeah.
Okay,
I didn't know if your copy might be different.
Read it again.
okay. Shall be a qualified voter of the city and have resided in the city for at least 6 months prior to appointment. I'd say open the
On the 21st.
period for requesting the form. We can open it tomorrow.
17th.
Sure.
March 17th. huh?
Would you like to make a motion, sir?
Okay.
Does that require publishing in the Wilson County News?
We would decide that in the next few moments, sir.
I make a motion then to open the period for requesting a release form to begin on March 17th, 2022 and continue through April 1st, 2022.
Okay. The motion is to a release form. The period for requesting a release form shall be begin on March 17th, 2022 and continue through April 1st, 2022.
I should say, and all forms should be completed or must be received at City
I
Hall
think that's long enough.
You,
by 5 p.m.
okay,
on April 1st, 2022.
Okay, to continue the motion, and completed forms must be received at City Hall, 22870 Priest Road by 5 PM on April 1st, 2022. That is the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Alderman Rupino has made a motion to that the period for requesting the release form shall begin on March 1st, 2022, and continue through April 1st, 2022. And completed forms must be received at City Hall, 22870 Priest Road by 5 PM on April 1st, 2022. Only properly submitted forms, the releases will be considered. And that was seconded by Mayor Pro Tem Martinez. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Within 1 week after the releases, the receipt of releases on April 1st, 2022, background checks and validations of all of their qualifications will begin. And how do we want to publish this?
I think between Nixle, Nextdoor, city website, I think it's sufficient. Why incur any extra costs if we don't have to with the newspaper?
Okay, Mayor Pro Tem Martinez has made a motion to publish this via Nixle, Nextdoor, and normal social medias.
City website.
That's what
Yeah.
I said.
Mr. Ortiz, does that meet the legal requirements?
Yes, I believe that publishing is fine.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'll second that then.
Alderman Rapino has seconded the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That's unanimously passed. And agenda item number 8 is to adjourn.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Alderman Rapino moves we adjourn at 6:48 PM, seconded by Alderwoman Martinez. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We stand adjourned. Thank you.
Adjourn.